AEW Dynamite, as we are recording, aired last night, another banner episode of the program. I busted out laughing several times. I thought that the comparisons to WCW 2000 were never more apropos than they were maybe last night with some of the things on that show. The commentary is sinking. I don't even know what else to say. At times, it's like Excalibur forgets how to talk or can't think of the words to use or figure out what he's trying to say, and he's losing himself in his own sentences. Have you noticed that?
Well, I mean, it's not new. Maybe it's getting worse, but I've noticed that quite a bit. But also, you know, maybe Taz did help just as a voice of reason in between, you know, the head cheerleader and Sockface, because with old Mac Daddy there, you know, it sounds like he's doing the Nasty Boys' promo, and he's not in any way I'm talking about Mac Daddy here. He's not in any way a personality at the level that you would accept as a color commentator of a national television show. It's not Jesse Ventura. It's not anybody, right? And oh boy, so maybe Taz was just keeping him afloat by sticking a few words in every once in a while.
I'll tell you, you want to talk about things that are indicative of the whole show going down? That commentating team with Excalibur and Shivani together, it gets worse by the week. They're both incompetent.
And for the fresh new show, the combined age of the announcing team is what, almost 110? Is Tony my age, or is he an older year, and a year older than me?
He's an older year, I believe.
It was a very good year.
Tony Schiavone, 66.
Oh, he's 3 years older than me. Well, and then if Sockface is past 44, then we've hit 110. What's his real name? Does anybody even know how to look him up on anything? Has he ever been important enough to get on Wikipedia?
Hold on, let me check. Excalibur. I gotta specify not the sword. Hold on. Excalibur, the wrestler, 44 years old, Mark Letzman.
Well, I don't know what he lets men do, but I don't do much for me. But nevertheless, that's 110 years is the combined age of the announced team. And I'm trying to think, Brian, hold on, let me do this math.
Well, what are you doing?
I'm doing some math. I'm trying to remember off the top of my head. That would have been 30 years ago. Yes, I believe that the combined age of the Smoky Mountain Wrestling commentary team of Bob Caudle and Dutch Mantell was 2 years younger in 1993 than the AEW announced team is now. Just two of them.
How old was Dutch?
In 1993, Dutch was 44, the same age as Sockface.
That's crazy. Wow.
I do not think that Bob Caudle was 66 at that point, because he can't be. Look up Bob Caudle.
Because he was driving to Tennessee.
Well, no. What year was Bob Caudle born?
1930.
He was 60. He's 3 years younger than Tony Schiavone is now. So the Rock and Roll Express were younger than the Young Bucks, and Bob Caudle and Dutch Mantell were 3 years younger as a team than Sockface and Tony Schiavone.
That's crazy. Wow.
Everybody says, oh, you just use the old guys. All right.